couldn't even fit the potatoes on there. I am making potatoes. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. How's everyone doing today? What's up, guys? Sorry, I'm just posting on Twitter real quick. cores. They're totally edible, but they're like a little chewier, so I'm just pulling them out. You can totally eat them though. Dex, what are you doing? Dexter. Hey, off. Off. circles. You're not gonna like that. It's a Brussels sprout. I stand corrected. You like Brussels sprouts, buddy? Yeah? Yeah, really? Okay. There you go. Alright. Is that yummy? Oh my gosh, my dog likes Brussels sprouts. I hope these aren't gonna make you sick. Can dogs eat Brussels sprouts? Hey, how's it going, muffins? This is... I don't know. This is just, it's from YouTube. It's called Epic Chill Step Collection 2015. It's just a 2-hour, like, down-tempo mix. I've been listening to, like, for my streams, I've been listening to a lot of, like, down-tempo, lo-fi, chill hop, whatever they want to call it. Like, basically, like, lyric-free, electronic, kind of, like, chill music. So I just kind of look that up and then I just pick whatever and throw it on. I just found out that dogs can eat Brussels sprouts. I looked it up, and they can eat Brussels sprouts. However, you can't give them too much because it makes them gassy. So, because my dog seems to really like Brussels sprouts, I dropped some on the floor, and he was really into it. And now he's like sitting, watching me peel them, hoping that I'll give him more. And I want to, but I don't want him to fart all night. He seems really into it, though. He's looking at it like it's a piece of meat. He's like staring at it. Who likes Brussels sprouts? Whoop. Oh, good catch. That was smooth. If my dog farts next to me, it just means that he loves me. Well, Turkey toots on me all the time. I'm sure I'm gonna regret feeding him these Brussels sprouts. He looks so happy though. And I looked them up. They're pretty good for dogs. They have like a lot of really good stuff here. They have a lot of vitamin K, and they also have a lot of vitamin C, A, B1, and B6. And there are antioxidants that reduce inflammation and improve blood circulation and all that stuff. And then it says, well, the downside. Brussels sprouts contain a high level of isothiocyanate that improves the intestinal muscle's ability to push food and waste through the gastrointestinal tract, which is great if you're trying to, like, cleanse yourself. This builds up excess bacterium, which leaves the body as gas. Yeah, I'm totally gonna regret this. It's good for him, though. Vegetables are good. This is the last one, and then I'm cutting you off. No more. Know what to expect. I don't know how this is going to work out. I'm making Hasselback potatoes, and I've never done this before, so let me see what's going on here. So basically I'm going to slice these thinly, but I'm not going to slice them all the way through. I've never done this before, but this recipe suggests using some chopsticks and putting your potato in between them as like a cutting guide. I don't know how well it's going to work, but it's supposed to make it so that you don't cut it all the way through. Sort of works. Screw up my chopsticks if I cut too hard. Okay, yeah, that kind of works. There we go. sliding all over the place. Oh, sorry. I should probably go a little bit thinner too. Let's see. Yeah, that's working. Yeah, okay. It's kind of cool. No! One slice came out. Get back in there. Okay. Cool. I'm curious to see how these are going to turn out. So it's going to be kind of like a baked potato, except you cut them into these strips, and I'm going to pour some butter over them, and when they bake, they're going to kind of like open up and get crispy. Hopefully. Oh, I got another one. Get back in there. It's hard to not cut all the way through. No, I did it again. Okay, it's okay. It's not bad. That one was a pretty good one. I don't know if you guys can see, but it opens up like a little book. Kind of cool. A potato book. Thinking about putting cheese on these too. feel like you can't go wrong with cheese. You would shove so much garlic in the book? I think I will. I was gonna put some garlic, but yeah, like, I can do some extra garlic and just kind of like tuck it in the pages. Mm-mm. We're gonna do some butter. Maybe some cheese too. I might like, towards the end when they're almost done baking, I might throw some cheese on top. I think like cheddar cheese would be good. That's a book I want to read. Have you ever made Hasselback potatoes before? I've never had these in my life. Never heard of them. One of my viewers told me about them a couple days ago, and I was thinking about them. Decided to try my hand at it. There we go. Nice, another book. Scholastic, eat your eyes out. Yeah, so I got our potatoes here. I think okay, it says fan them open slightly, but I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to break them. So kind of like try to split them up a little bit. But if I go too hard, I'll break the spine of the book. Okay, it's not staying fanned, but whatever. I totally messed up my lipstick. Well, have a good cook. See ya. Oh, thank you. Appreciate the host. Okay. I want to make like a flip book out of this potato. Oh, you're right. You're right. I shouldn't even worry about it right now. But if I do my garlic and I kind of tuck it in, you're absolutely 100% correct, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Oh yeah, we're gonna put so much garlic. Good call. Is 3 cloves enough or more? Let's do 4. Each potato gets 1 whole clove of garlic to itself. So no one feels left out, and no potatoes get jealous. And see, this is a small clove, because that's a small potato. Everyone gets their share. I'm gonna go ahead and tuck this garlic into the potato folds. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put like a piece between every single one, if I can. Because it'll help it stay open. Yeah, that's totally it. That's what I'm talking about. Even like a small piece of garlic helps. See that? It's perfect. That's awesome. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do it with every single page, every single potato page of these potato books. It's kind of hard to get the garlic to fit between. Chop these a little bit smaller, maybe. Ah! No! Get in there. Okay. This is surprisingly difficult. Maybe if I use a knife to like smush them down, or like to help. Yeah, that's better. That's perfect. And I'm probably not going to be able to do garlic all the way to the ends because those pieces will most likely break off if I bend them too far. Oh my gosh, these look so awesome. Beautiful. looks pretty cool. I feel like this is gonna taste good. How could it not taste good? Like, okay, let me get these other ones. Okay. I think I'm gonna have extra garlic, but that's okay because I need garlic for my Brussels sprouts anyway, so that's totally all right. This is really tedious. Hey, what's up, Mama? Potatoes and Brussels sprouts. I'm making those Hasselback potatoes, and I'm stuffing garlic in them. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm so sleepy today. If I read that comment differently, it sounds like you're saying hello to the potatoes. I think I know what you mean. You mean hello, potatoes, and... But when I first read it, I thought you were saying, hello, potatoes. No, I didn't think you were calling me a potato. I thought you were saying hi to my potatoes, which was really cute. Yeah, maybe the weather. I'm trying to wake up earlier because I've been staying up late. I mean, late, like not really late, but I've been staying up till like midnight or 1, and then I've been sleeping in, and I'm trying to break that habit. So I'm waking up at like 6:30, and sometimes I like go back to sleep, but I'm trying to stay up. And I never drink coffee at home, like ever, but I did buy some coffee, and I'm gonna start drinking coffee in the mornings so that when I wake up and I drink it, I'm like ready to start my day. So I think I'm still like I think I'm still adjusting. I'm gonna just keep doing this until, like pretty much until I can, I don't know, get up early and stay up. these are gonna have to bake a long time. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm trying to, because since I have a dog and I have to walk him, because we don't have a yard, so I do have to walk him, and I'm trying to be like, you know, yeah, let's get up and brew a cup of coffee and go walk the dog, get some fresh air. Yeah. But I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but I'm going to start, at least for the time being, just having like a small cup. Alright, so this is melted butter, olive oil, some fresh parsley, a little bit of ground pepper, and I'm going to try to like distribute it as evenly as possible. And then I want to start working out in the mornings for that same reason, to kind of like get me energized. I was going to work out today and I just like never got around to it. I was doing other stuff. Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize. Did you see your badge? Mama, did you see your badge? I was waiting for a sub to come through. Nah, it's okay. I have other stuff that I can cook. I still haven't started making the salmon, and I'm gonna like pan fry the Brussels sprouts. So I got plenty to do. Did you see you have a slice of pizza? You have a pizza badge. I made those today. It took me forever, but I made them myself. Nah, it's dumb. It's something that I've been meaning to do for a while, and I finally took care of it today. I'm really annoyed at the person that I got my emotes commissioned from. He's running like way behind, and it's kind of ticking me off, and I think everything's fine and he'll get to it, but it's just like, don't tell someone. Like, if it's gonna take a few weeks, then be upfront and say, look, this is gonna take me a few weeks, you know? Don't promise things that you can't deliver on. Oh, very talented you are. Was that a Yoda thing? That's what it sounded like to me. Anyway, so I'm kind of annoyed because, you know, I want my emotes and I'm absolutely willing to wait for them. I just am frustrated because I was told I would have, you know, at least a draft sketch to look at by now, and I don't have that yet, and I don't know, I'm just grouchy. Or at least keep me in the loop and say, like, look, this is what's happening. I don't know. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little annoying. Okay. All right. These look awesome. Let me take a before picture. I'm gonna bake those for like at least an hour. Alright. I'll put the timer on for an hour and see what's up. I also never finished cleaning off my squash seeds, and I want to do that. I got really lazy and I didn't finish it yesterday. So I'm gonna take care of that. Man, this oven's so toasty. maybe turn this around. This side's kind of dirty. You kind of started with the pizza party group? Who's the pizza party group? Yeah. Like I wouldn't even be upset if I just heard back like, hey, this is what's going on. It wouldn't be a big deal at all. I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Again, it's not that big of a deal. They were also very affordable emotes. Maybe you pay for what you get. You know. It's actually kind of nice that I didn't do these yesterday because they're gonna dry. I mean, they're gonna bake that much crispier since they've had a chance to dry overnight. I probably should have cleaned them and then set them out because now the squash guts are like a little stuck to them. But I'm just gonna pull it off, and they should be nice and crunchy because that's you want them to be dry when you bake them. Be peeved. It's okay. Yeah, I said kind of like an annoyed message like, hello, what's going on? So, and then I instantly felt bad. I was like, oh, why did I do that? Like, but yeah, you're absolutely right. Put these here so you guys can look at those beautiful Brussels sprouts. Yeah. Ew. Sticky. Oops. Turkey ate that pumpkin seed. He's getting a lot of snacks today. Yeah, really? You like that? No, he doesn't like it. He keeps chewing it and it keeps falling out of his mouth. Ah, you're gross. Oh, my parents are okay. I haven't called my mom in a bit. My dad, I don't know if I've talked about this on stream. My dad's on like a bike trip, like a bicycle. He does like, you know, interstate bicycle trips. I don't know, he's crazy. So he's like on a trip right now, I guess. He was gonna come visit, but I think he decided to fly home from his destination. It's pretty cool. I can't imagine doing that. Like, that's pretty self-sufficient and adventurous, and I don't have any desire to do that. But he goes on bike trips, he goes alone, he camps, and he goes for like weeks at a time. It's just, I don't know, it's just how he is. It's how he's always been. But they're good. I think I hear my potatoes like sizzling. Hey, how's it going, Fantastic? Hi. Check out your brand new sub badge. Cool kids. Yeah, I don't think I've mentioned it before. It's pretty neat. He's my dad's, you know, he's got a wandering spirit. Wow, I can hear the butter just like going crazy. All right. Nice, nice. I got some potatoes in the oven. These are the squash seeds that I forgot to do yesterday. Well, I didn't forget. I don't know. I was tired. So I'm going to toast these and have these as a snack, a pre-dinner snack. Guys, I cannot wait for these potatoes. I wish you could hear them. They're like making all this noise. I should have cleaned these yesterday. That would have been the smart thing to do. That's what happens when you're lazy. Who did the dishes last night? Nobody. I did them this morning at 6:30. And then I didn't even finish them. I did as much as I could. I filled up the dishwasher. Also, hi! What's up, DJ? Welcome back. I filled up the dishwasher, and it filled up pretty quickly because I had a lot of big stuff, a lot of like big pots and pans. And I wasn't even able to empty out the sink. That's always my goal, is empty sink. And so I actually still have like an almost full sink right now, even though I just started cooking. So I'll do them tomorrow morning. I know. You're making hot dogs for dinner. Nice. I like hot dogs. I prefer hot dogs over burgers. I know they're a little gross, but I know, I'm shaking my head too. SMH. Ooh, you made a sandwich out of your leftovers? That's clever. I ate the rest of my pasta this morning. I still have some pasta dough that hasn't been cooked. I'm not sure if I want to just like cook it and have it with butter and do like a basic noodle thing, or what to do. I'm not, yeah, I don't know. I have to see. I'll take them out because I stored them in the fridge uncooked and they may just be like a totally sticky mess. I haven't even checked on them today. They might be like inedible, which is okay. It's whatever, no big deal. Next time I am definitely making half that amount of dough though. I didn't realize it was, I don't know. I didn't realize it was gonna make so much pasta. It made so much pasta. So if this stuff didn't make it overnight in the refrigerator, like if the moisture in the fridge like caused them to just stick and clump together, then I'll probably have to throw them out. My fiance was like, just cook them in a big blob. I'm like, no, that's gross. No one wants that. Like a pasta brick, a solid pasta brick. Ugh, gross. How's everyone doing today? Everyone else is having a lazy day too? It's not just me? dry the pasta. Well, next time I'm just not gonna make that much dough. That was a mistake. But it's okay. It was my first time. Now I know that that's too much pasta. Squash has me wishing it was autumn again. I am not looking forward to summer. I live in a really hot part of Southern California. It's gonna be so miserable this summer. You guys have never seen me like in summer because I started streaming. I moved to Twitch full time in January of this year, and I first started streaming like in autumn, but on Mixer. So you guys haven't even seen how grouchy I get in the summer. I'm so worried. It's gonna be awful. I just get all like hot and mad. Also, my car doesn't have a working AC, so every time I arrive somewhere, I'm sweaty. And my hair's messed up because I had to drive with the windows down. No, I don't like the heat. Ugh. I'm originally from San Francisco. That is perfect weather in my opinion. I love San Francisco weather. I wish I could have it all the time. DJ, you don't mind heat, but you hate humidity? Yeah, I don't know. The other day, Senor Cream Cheese was complaining about how dry the air was, and I was like, you should feel like blessed that we don't live in a humid place. He's like, what? Why? I'm like, because you step outside and like you're just immediately sweaty and moist, and you're just like, ugh, you can't breathe. Every time you take a breath, there's like air and water in your lungs. Are you from San Francisco? No way. Get out of here. Hangry is another thing. I get hangry sometimes. Get out! I grew up in the inner Richmond. Are you joking? Is that where you live now, or is that... Oh my god! Wait, you currently live in the inner Richmond? What? Oh my god, that's crazy. That's so cool. Yeah, I grew up there. When I was born, my parents lived in the Outer Sunset, but when we were 3, we moved. I left for college when I was 18, and I went to college in San Diego, and I haven't lived there since then. So it's been a little while. I do go back sometimes to visit, but not that often, and usually not for very long. It's been a while. The last time I actually like really visited was a few years ago, and I was there to clean out my childhood bedroom. So I think that was like 2 years ago. That is so cool. I don't even want to say too much about where I used to live because like you'll know exactly where it is. That's so funny. The neighborhood is growing. Yeah, my parents still live there, and they're kind of pissed off because they hate all the college kids, like all the USC or it's not USC, the USF kids, who are like all renting in that area, and they're like coming home from the bars. My parents are like, they make so much noise at night. It's staying true to the vibe. Debatable. I don't know. Is that where you grew up? I feel every time I go back, I don't feel like it's really that true to the vibe, but I still like it. Oh, DJ lives in Inner Richmond too, yeah? Quantastic, what's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite restaurant nearby? Halu? Where's that? Halu? I don't recognize the storefront, although I've walked by there like, 1,000 times. Has it been there for a long time? Hang on, let me look at the pictures of the front. I don't recognize it. But my family lives close to there. Hello. My favorite banh mi store is on 6th Avenue. HK Lounge 2 burned down? Oh my gosh. Have you ever been to the sandwich shop that's on it's on 6th and Clement? It's like it's like a little bit down from Wing they make really amazing banh mi. I don't even know what it's called. It's a little shop and you have to like walk up the steps to get into it. There's like 3 or 4 steps to go in, and it's family run. It's really tiny. There's only like 2 tables. It's all I know is it's on 6th. That's like my favorite banh mi place. Yes, 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 yes. You know what I mean? I love that guy. Oh my gosh, that's my jam too. Every time I come home, I'm always like, "Oh, I gotta go get a sandwich. Like, I gotta go walk over and get my sandwich." That is so cool. Oh my gosh, I'm totally gonna tell my mom. She's gonna think that's so funny. I don't think I've ever been to Halu before. I know exactly where it is, but oh yeah, that hipster place on Clement that opened up, they're like so overpriced and like honestly they're not that bad. I ate there once and I was like, okay, it's good, but they were too trendy. Oh my gosh, totally. Okay, Halu. I do recognize the storefront. To be honest, I've never gone in because it doesn't look very inviting. Is that the one that's right next to the Smart and Final parking lot? Yeah, we got pizza icons. I made that. Babe, guess what? Quantastic lives in the neighborhood, same neighborhood as my parents. It's right next to the Smart and Final. Oh my gosh, I know exactly where it is. That is so funny. I've literally never set foot inside. Well, I guess I'll have to go. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I do too. I do too. That's so cool. I've never met anyone. I've like never met any random stranger online who's like known exactly what I'm talking about. If you have you talked to Dave in Washington? He's one of my mods, and he used to work. I mean, yeah, I think he used to work and live in San Francisco. Oh, right on. Enjoy your hot dogs. See ya. Yeah, that guy. He spent a good amount of time in San Francisco, although I think he mainly was down like in Chinatown. But you could talk to him too. He knows a lot about the city. Yeah, see ya. Enjoy. All right. The trick for good pumpkin seeds or squash seeds is to spread them out in a single layer. That's really important. And also to cook them at a low heat and let them like slowly dry out and roast because you don't want to burn them. Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh my gosh, these potatoes are going to be so good. They're like loaded with butter and I don't know, I'm going to put cheese on them. They're going to be incredible. was a terrible noise. Yeah, I think we're gonna need some more garlic. I don't think that's gonna be enough. I am going to fry these in bacon grease for flavor. So this is my tub of lard. If I can open it. Oh, it's like larded shut. There we go. I got my tub of lard right here. Beautiful. Nice and solid. When my mom comes to visit, well, you guys know Felix is kind of a chunky boy, but every time my mom comes to visit and she picks him up and she goes, "Ooh, solid." And I'm like, "Mom, I know." She always says that. She goes, "Oh, he's so solid." Like, yeah, I know he's fat. Okay, I got it. All right. Ooh, look at that grease melt. It's like an ice cube melting. Wow. Here we go. This is bacon grease. I store my bacon grease in the fridge, and I use it mostly for stuff like this, like vegetables and stuff. Sometimes I have used it like as a base for beans. But yeah, it's from bacon specifically, so it kind of has a little bit of flavor in it. It's not just like straight fat. Oh my goodness! If you guys want to see something crazy, if you aren't a member of the Discord already. Was it, who was it? I think it was actually Quantastic who posted the video. It was so cool. I just watched it today. It's like this lady making lard preserved like beef or not beef, like lard preserved pork cuts or something. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like it's from like rural China, I guess, some cooking technique that I'm not familiar with, but like, oh my god, it's like so lardy. It was really cool though. It was a cool video. So I kind of like separated out the leaves of these earlier because I want them to get crispy. If I'm roasting my Brussels sprouts, I'll leave them pretty much like in halves or quarters, but when I stir fry them, I always break them totally apart because I like it when the leaves get crunchy. Ah, sorry. I hate that sound. I'm gonna start making the glaze for my salmon just so it's ready. I think I'm gonna half this recipe. This seems a little much. I got my frozen fresh squeezed lemon juice. Hold up, these are pineapples. That's not lemon juice. Imposter. That's frozen lemon juice. There we go. Nah, that's awkward. I'm gonna put just a little bit of balsamic vinegar in my Brussels sprouts for a different flavor. some garlic and some parsley. A little bit of olive oil. And garlic. Lots of garlic, of course. Do a little bit of parsley too. Perfect. Perfect, I say as I add more salt. I'm actually going to use my small pan, which I almost never use these days, because that'll keep the juices all together. Okay, let's see how my potatoes are doing. Certainly smell good. Should we check them out? See what they look like. Oh my. They may need more time. I'm probably going to give them some more time. But while I have them, I'm going to put some cheese on them. Can't go wrong with cheese, right? That's pretty good. Honestly, I can't tell because I've been standing in it the whole time. I'd have to go outside and then come back in and tell you. Alright, I'm also going to turn the oven down a little bit because I don't want my cheese to burn. So I'm going to turn it down to like, it was at 425, I'm going to turn it down to like 350 or 400 or so. I don't want to burn my cheese, that would just ruin the whole thing. Let's see. Ouch, my wok is still hot. Who gave me the idea for the Hasselback potatoes? Was it Uncle Stinky? Was anyone there? Does anyone remember? I feel like it might have been Uncle Stinky. But I felt inspired. These could be crispier. I'm glad I added the vinegar because I like the taste, but I think adding the vinegar also caused it to like steam up a little bit, which kind of softened some of the crispiness that I had achieved. So, whatever. Yeah, it was him. I thought so. I'm also going to check on our seeds. This is good. They're not burning. They're just doing like a really slow roast. I'm cooking them at like 250. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. This is good because once they burn, then you're screwed. They're done. They're almost there. They're not quite crunchy enough yet. Turn the heat up a little bit. I'm hesitant to actually like put the salmon on because I want everything to kind of be eaten together. I'll wait a little bit. How's everyone's day going? How was work or school or relaxing or whatever it is that you did? I cleaned out my fridge today. I did dishes. I made sub badges. I don't know what the heck did I do today? I did laundry. Should I also add cheddar cheese to them, or is that total overkill? I was also thinking about putting cheddar on top. I don't know. I feel like more cheese is always good, right? More cheese. Oh man, I forgot about this. Yesterday, or was it yesterday? Yesterday I melted plastic. Oh, okay. It's actually peeling off really easily. Never mind. I thought that was going to be a whole thing. I take it back. That was easy. I melted some plastic on my stove. But we're good. We're good. What kind of stupid question is that? Hard to get it to stay on top. I kind of want it to like go in the cuts. It's like I have these slices in the potato, and I want the cheese to like fall down in between the slices. Kind of no use to anyone if it falls off. Like, it's probably gonna burn if it falls off the potato. Come on. Okay. The people want more cheese. The people get more cheese. I want to eat those seeds so bad. It's like the perfect snack. I I just realized I didn't follow the recipe for my salmon sauce. It's okay. I'm still gonna do it, and it's gonna be just fine. But I did not read the recipe very carefully. All right, these are looking a little bit more toasty. See, we're almost there. We're almost there. Time to catch up on my words with friends. I play Words with Friends with my fiance's grandma. I'm kicking her butt. No mercy. I feel like I might stream after I'm done cooking. I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to make my mom a Mother's Day card. So I was thinking about possibly doing that because I was going to be drawing her one. I haven't done an art stream before. I don't know. I'm thinking about it because it's pretty early. Like, dinner's almost done, you know? Potatoes are almost done cooking, and the salmon's going to take no time, you know, just like 10 minutes and it'll be done. So I'm like, it's pretty early, which is good. I'm doing this on purpose because I'm tired of like, hey Frosted, I'm tired of eating dinner like super late. And so I'm like, well, I can take matters into my own hands, start cooking earlier. Like maybe I'll get some of my East Coast viewers before they have to go to bed. Like, you're making cheater sweet and sour chicken, 1 bag of banquet chicken tenders, chopped up, 2 bags of salad mix with cabbage in it, onion and bell pepper, and make the sauce. Nice. Yeah, garlic honey salmon. I already messed up the sauce. I made it wrong, but it's okay. I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm not gonna do it again. Because it's all going the same place anyway. Whatever. Yeah, I don't know. No, it's so early. Like I'm probably gonna be done streaming like within the next half hour because the potatoes are almost done. So yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing my first ever art stream, but I don't know. I gotta make my mom a card. She never wants any gifts, which is nice. Like both my parents are retired and they're well off. They don't need anything, you know. They don't really want anything. They don't like stuff. In fact, they've spent the last 2 years working on downsizing. Like, my mom told me about the KonMari method before anyone else had ever heard of it. Yeah, I'm gonna pan-sear it. I got my little pan right here. Yeah, my mom told me about Marie Kondo like years before anyone else told me about it, and like long before she got her show. So my parents are like trying to cut back on their belongings, and you know they like having experiences and traveling. They don't really like tons of stuff. So she never wants me to buy anything, which is fantastic, great, because I don't have a lot of extra money. And she's like, don't bother, like, don't waste your money on something I don't even want, you know. But she always says, can you make me a card? I love your cards. So I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I gotta, like, I have no excuse, I have to. Her birthday is also this month, so I might have to make her 2 cards. Or her birthday's in May, but yeah, so I might have to make 2 cards and like send them separately, because that would only be right. But I haven't decided what I'm gonna use my watercolor. I'm gonna use my watercolor pencil things again. What cards have I made? Let's see. I made my parents a Christmas card. And then, let me see, I'm going to see if I have a picture of it. I can't remember if I took one. And then I also made a thank you card for Night Valor when he won the drawing earlier this month. And that was the one that I posted that had all the little vegetables on it. The one that I did for my mom, let me see if I can find it. It'd be really sad if I didn't take a picture of it. I should have. It was pretty cool. Crazy, I don't see it. Did I really not take a picture? That's so strange. That's not like me. Heyo, potato. Whew. Hot, hot, hot. Oh. My mom doesn't live near me, so probably not. And I would like bake her cookies or something, but my mom's on Weight Watchers and she doesn't want the temptation anyway, so I respect that. I don't make her eat all my like fatty baked goods. I send her pictures, but that's so weird. I can't believe I didn't take a picture of it. I'll ask my mom to send me a picture of it because I'm sure she has it. She like keeps all my stuff, even now. It was pretty cool. It was like not, it wasn't like super amazing. It was my first time ever using the watercolor pencils, but I did kind of like a snowy landscape with some trees and some mountains. It was like, you know, nothing super crazy, but it was like a nice little winter scene, and it was very pretty, and I was proud of that. So and she really liked it. So I have to do something like that, either like a landscape or something. I don't know. I think I'm best working with like landscapes and plants and food and stuff like that. I don't want to do any people or any animals, because they'll be too noticeable if they look wrong. Like if I draw like a cat or something and its face is all screwed up, it'll be pretty obvious. So, but yeah, I'm thinking about it. Let's see. So these potatoes look real nice. These are Hasselback potatoes. Many thanks to Uncle Stinky. I don't know if he's here, but he was give my mom a gift sub. She has Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. She has Amazon Prime, and I was like, "Can you sub to me with your Twitch Prime?" And she was like, "I don't know how." So I was like, okay." I was gonna do it for her, but then I realized like the Twitch Prime subs don't roll over. Like I'm pretty sure you have to do them again. And so I'm like, what's the point? Like she's not gonna know how to do it. Yeah, so these are Hasselback potatoes, like I was saying, thanks to Uncle Stinky for the idea. So basically, as you can see, they have these cuts in them, but they don't go all the way through. So they're just like sliced into these thin pieces. And then I actually took garlic and stuck them in there, and yeah, I hope they're good. They look really good. I can make turkey with googly eyes. I need to go to the craft store and buy some googly eyes. Like, I need to have those in my inventory of stuff. Yeah, because you're right. You could just stick googly eyes on anything. Honestly, though, you know who her favorite is? Her favorite is Felix. She loves Felix. I asked her last time, I was like, who's your favorite? You know, you can be honest with me. And she was like, Felix. She like didn't want to admit it. She like didn't want the others to be jealous or something. Yeah, I had never heard of it until recently. So yeah, basically what I did was, I got this idea from the recipe. I didn't come up with it. I took 2 chopsticks, right? And I put them on the cutting board, and then I put the potato in between them. So when I'm cutting, you can't cut all the way to the cutting board because your knife is going to hit the chopsticks. So it ends up leaving like a section at the bottom that's all connected. So it kind of fans open, but it stays in one piece. So I thought that was a neat idea, like using the chopsticks basically as like a barrier so you can't cut any further. So it's a little guide for your knife. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if this has any like pin bones or anything in it. It might. I guess I should double check. Yeah, like I said, I had never heard of it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And then the day I heard about it, I put it in my recipe like folder to look at later. And then today I was looking for something to do with the salmon. Well, so they're baked, so they get kind of crispy. So rather than a regular baked potato where it's just the outside skin that gets crispy and then you kind of cut into it and it's soft on the inside, this one, like, they're a little crispy along the top. I don't know. Just a different texture, I guess. I'll take a picture from the side so you guys can see what I mean. You can see it really well from the side, how they're like opened up. In fact, that's a really good picture. Let me take that. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Here, check this out. I'm going to post it in the Discord right now so you can see. They look really neat from the side. Yeah, kind of crispy. And then, of course, I put the cheese on it. And I also chopped up some garlic. And I took little pieces of garlic and I stuck it in between every single, like, flap. Kind of took forever. But I hope it was worth it because... Alright, check that out. I just posted a close-up picture so you can... Exactly. More surface area. Mm-hmm. Yeah, check out the Discord. I just posted it. You'll see exactly what I mean. Oh, I do have some pin bones. Great. How am I gonna get these out? I need some like kitchen tweezers. What the heck kind of emote is that? Is that just a dancing guy? He's like, woo! That's a funny emote. Okay, I can feel like some of these, I think they're called pin bones in here. They're really small. I'm tempted to just leave them in and deal with it later because I don't have like pliers or tweezers that are clean that I can use. Let's see. These are all good. This is a nice looking piece of salmon. I got this at the farmer's market yesterday. Cheese, some parsley, some garlic, actually two kinds of cheese, cheddar cheese and also Parmesan. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna deal with the bones later if I have to. I'll just... Oh, I see. That's funny. Emotes are fun. That's a good one. I was just complaining earlier to Mama. That's funny. That my emote guy is taking too long and I'm getting impatient. Yeah, I think it's kind of fun when people have ones that like take up multiple tiles. I mean, it's very fancy. Obviously, they have a lot of emote slots unlocked, but like I like the ones where they have like a character or something, and then they have like an item that they're holding, so you can change out what item they're holding. I think that's cute. But that's like you gotta have a lot of slots for that. They were supposed to be done like last week. What can you do? Plus it takes time to like even get them approved once you upload them, so yeah, I'm just waiting, waiting. Yeah. I did pay already, and I did follow up and just like ask about it. I mean, he's just running behind schedule, like with too many projects on his plate, and I understand, but you know, give your clients a heads up. Just say, hey, sorry, you know, I'm running behind. Just let me know. You know, that goes for anything. Don't wait for them to come to you. Just tell them that you're running behind, and it probably won't even be a big deal. Yeah, this is a nice looking piece of salmon. It's gonna be yummy. what's up, Joe? Well, hello, goodbye. What happens with if they run away with the money? I just contest it on PayPal. It won't come to that though. It'll be fine. I want to keep like the bigger side over the heat. This side is really thin. This side is the fat side. Yeah, I think you can get money back. I don't know. Again, I'm not too worried about it. It'll work out. But yeah, I'm sure you can contest charges and be like, look, I got invoiced, I paid, I didn't get the product. But it's not gonna come to that. I'm just gonna get it later than I wanted to. That's all. Yeah, it's all good. I really want to try these potatoes. I'm so anxious. I'm just going to break off part of one and see what it tastes like. Mmm, it's crunchy. Ooh, yum. Mm-mm. That is just what I wanted it to be. Nice. Also, I'm gonna snack on my seeds. I think I actually took your suggestion. Wasn't it yours? I'm gonna do like kind of a yummy face, like something along the lines of like drooling or like something like that. And the others are a secret. These are my toasted. Oh, crunchy was the potatoes. I couldn't help myself. I peeled off a little bit of a piece of one, and they were really good. And then this is my squash seeds from yesterday that I didn't roast. I didn't take care of them yesterday. I'm doing them today. So, just as a snack. Yeah, a yummy drool face. Exactly. I know. Well, I told you how I did it. You use your chopsticks as like guiding. They're almost like bumpers. You put them on either side. I know, it's a total game changer. Put your chopsticks on the side. Use them as a bumper. don't rely on them. Like, don't cut really hard down into them, but you just use them as a guide so you know when to stop. Hey, what's up, Muffins? They were in there for like over an hour. I think it was like 425 degrees for an hour plus. Yes, I put both. Don't forget, I post all of my recipes in the subs channel. Doubtful. Muffins, I usually just steal other people's recipes. I don't have like my own recipes really. I have like a couple things that I just do from memory, but for the most part I'm always following something. Alright, let's see if I can get this off the pan without sticking. Yeah, potatoes take a long time. You can always cheat and like you know, microwave your potatoes first before you toast them up in the oven. But I don't know if that would work for these because you need them to be hard when you cut them. It's a little hard for me to pick up. That's what I get for using a small pan, huh? That skin got nice and crispy. You could probably also do it with smaller potatoes. Like you could probably do it with like little yellow potatoes or something. That was my sauce, my honey garlic lemon sauce. Ding ding ding. I'm hoping the sauce like caramelizes a little bit. Yeah, it can be good. Like think of like a teriyaki salmon that has like a nice sweet flavor, like a sweet and savory flavor. That's what I was going to make, but then I really wanted to make the Hasselback potatoes. So I didn't think that like teriyaki was going to go well with it. Okay, I think we're ready to roll. Mm-hmm. turkey, don't eat those. He's eating my squash seeds. Yummy. How to do this. I was going to cut it this way, but then one piece will be way bigger than the other. Yummy. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, the skin does look good. This time I remembered to use a paper towel to dry it off. Then I remembered to like actually let my pan get hot before I put it in. How was your hot dog night? I guess I'll just cut it. My fiance isn't home yet, so I'm just gonna serve myself. Yeah, I keep learning time and time again that the best way to get the sear is with the hot initial heat. So I'm trying to be better about that. Sometimes I get impatient and I want to add it to the pan right away. Man, I cut it too big. That one is a giant piece. This part's like pretty much all fat. Oh no, there's a little bit of meat in there. Ended up supplementing with a quesadilla and a green smoothie. Oh, nice. What do you put in your smoothies? I make a smoothie every day, at least on weekdays, for breakfast. And we usually make it green. Okay. That was not the most beautiful cut I could have done on that salmon. I probably should have cut it the long way, but then it would have been so stupid and like long looking. I don't know. What am I curing? Nothing personally, but I am doing my first charity stream month for St. Jude Play Live, and they are trying to cure childhood cancer. Personally, though, I'm not doing anything. Mango, strawberries, banana, kale. Yum. They destroyed the blueberries. Yeah, kids and fresh fruit. These are not the most beautiful Brussels sprouts I've ever made. Hi, Steampunk. Check out your sweet badge. Okay, so this is the Hasselback potato right here. You can see those nice little cuts. We got some balsamic and garlic fried Brussels sprouts and lemon, garlic, honey, salmon thing. You have a pizza! Turkey, stop eating he's eating the squash seeds. I don't know if those are like bad for him or what. I'm not really sure. I do make pizza. I've made pizza like 3 or 4 times. Are you crazy? It's just a placeholder. If you have a better idea, you can tell me. I have made pizza. I've literally made it so many times. I've made regular pizza. I've made deep dish pizza. Like, you guys are tripping. All right. I know. Mm. The salmon's really good. Usually, I don't eat the skin, but the skin is really crispy. I probably will eat it. Yeah, I made the deep dish. Like, I don't know. Buy me a pizza stone. Then you would love these. These Hasselback potatoes. You ever had them? I had never tried them before. They're so crispy. Oh, I love twice baked potatoes. I've made those before on stream. I've cooked so much stuff, guys. I like, I don't know. Mm-mm. I kind of want to like add sour cream, but I don't want to be gross. But also, I think that would go so well with these potatoes. There's just something like vaguely embarrassing to me about sour cream, but it's really good. How do I decide what to cook? That's such a good question. Well, there is a farmer's market in my area every week. So I often will go to that and see like what's in season or what's on sale. Yeah, that is the hard part. How is sour cream gross? I don't know. It just like looks kind of gross. I don't know. I don't know. I'm embarrassed about liking sour cream. I don't know what to say. So yeah, I go to the farmer's market pretty much every week, or I try to, unless I have something else conflicting. And so I'll go and I'll like see what's available. Like yesterday I went and they had like some good looking wild caught salmon, so I was like, okay, sure, I'll take that. Yeah, so that's, I mean, I also like sometimes if I see something, I keep a list. I keep a list in my phone of like ideas to research later. And then I also have the Copy Me That app and extension. And that way, if I happen upon something, I can just save it real quick. I take requests from my fiance if he's in the mood for something. I'll try to make it. Like he's had some requests that I've like, you know, I tried. They came out decent. Like he really wanted me to make pho. He really wanted me to try making banh mi's because that's his favorite food in the world. And then I don't know. I just like sometimes I use like a dinner spinner, or sometimes he does like his chicken nuggets. Yeah. Wait, how did you know? Was he eating chicken nuggets? He had Lunchable chicken nuggets this week. Ugh, God, disgusting. That fridge could feed an army. I mean, yeah. Oh, I have some ground lamb. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my lamb. It's frozen, so I don't need to use it right away. But I'm trying to think of something to do there. Okay. I guess the short answer is I'm always looking for inspiration. And if I have like one key ingredient, Yeah, if the anything. Oh, I'll have anything. No, I don't want that. Like, I love Indian food and I love Thai food, but my fiance isn't really a fan. So like, I can never really make those because he's not really gonna want to eat it. So, I like to start with the key ingredient and then kind of go from there. Like, stick with the main thing. Oh, tomatoes are in season. Let's look for a tomato-based dish. Or this steak is on sale. Something like that. Oh, well, dinner's ready. It'll be ready waiting for you. Drive safe. Please don't text and drive. There's an Indian place that opened up on Clement. Yeah, what cross street? My dad's, well, I mean, both my parents, but my dad especially is obsessed with Indian food. He's been to India, like, several times. Kiva. 10th of Clement. Okay. Donut shop. I know. Cream cheese is on the way. Honestly, Quan, it's been a while. Yeah, I did have really great Indian food when I was in London. I mean, it's British Indian food, but it's very tasty. Yeah, I was correct. These are amazing with sour cream. They are so good because they're just a little bit dry, you know, because they kind of crisp up in the oven. So the sour cream gives you that nice, cool dairy refreshment to go with it. Ah, so good. That was a good choice. Mm. Yeah, I gotta go back to London. I loved it. I know, that's why I just put one spoonful. See? I just did one glop. That's all. Right? Because too much is gross. That's right. I was only in London for like less than a week. I want to go spend some more time there. The typo only makes it funnier. What is an Indian English breakfast? Because I do like an English breakfast. They have all sorts of weird, crazy things. Like tomatoes and like mushrooms. Like, they just put it on your plate. You're like, what is this? That is not how you spell cliche. Baked beans. Oh yeah, baked beans. Baked beans for breakfast. That is super, yeah. Grilled tomato, yep. But he put fresh curry leaves and chilies in the beans. That's cool. So we did kind of like a Indian spices. I have never been to Paris. I would like to go. I hear it's like not as great. I hear it's like not as like gorgeous as everyone says it is. It's like a little overhyped. But obviously the food is amazing. I'm not denying that. I've just heard that it's like really crowded and dirty and you get there and you're like, what the heck? I thought this was supposed to be like the most romantic city in the world. Oh, Paris is cool if you ball out. Well, I would love to just take like a food tour across all of Europe and just like work my way through every country. Exactly, the dog poop. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I only travel as a regular person because I'm not a baller. And yeah, much better. Technically, it's still missing that little accent over the E, but it's okay. I'll let it slide. It's cliche. Hey, I actually am good with words. I actually, like, I've told you guys this, right? I'm like a crossword maniac. Oh, dang, we getting pedantic. We spelled it Cleshay. That's not pedantic, that's just wrong. Same, mama, same. I would get to Italy and then just be like, oh, I'll catch up with you later. My parents took me to Italy when I was younger, and I loved it, and I really, really, really want to go back as an adult. Like, it was awesome. We spent all of our time in Florence, which, like, on one hand was not great because I didn't get to see a lot of the cities that I really, really wanted to see. I would love to go to Venice. I would love to see Rome, mostly just for the history and stuff like that. But we spent all of our time in Florence, which does have its fair share of like amazing history and amazing museums and cathedrals and stuff like that. And we spent all our time just there. And we did a couple day trips, but we always came back and stayed in the same place the whole time. Like we basically like got a month lease at an apartment and just like stayed there for a while. It was the coolest thing. It was like the coolest trip I've ever been on. Yeah. But mm-hmm. Yes. It's true. It's true of a lot of countries. Oh, to anyone Asian? Well, maybe I didn't get a sense of that because I was just a kid. But my mom's Asian. I don't really remember any major incidents, but I'm sure as like a young traveler, you know, you gotta watch out. But that's every country. So, like, that's not, you know, that's everywhere. Yeah, that's so rude. Do they think they're being polite or funny or what? I don't understand. Or is it meant to be racist? Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I wasn't really aware of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't hear about a lot of Italian Asians, although I'm sure they exist. That like blows my mind. I think it's so rad when people like of certain ethnic backgrounds end up immigrating to certain countries and like they speak the language, they grew up there, like you know their children grew up there. It just blows my mind. It's so cool. Like um you know, like a black person growing up in Japan and speaking fluent Japanese, or I don't know, Asian growing up in Australia and having an Australian accent. Like I don't know, it's just funny. I think it's really cool. Yeah, I love Italy and I really want to go back, and I'm certain that I will go back someday before I die because it's up there on my list. Even though there's so many other cool places to see, I just loved it so much that I think I'll probably end up there someday. Asians with British accents. Oh, for sure. Well, especially when you like talk about people from Hong Kong because a lot of the schools are like, you know, British. Your wife knows to keep you away. What do you mean? You don't like Asians with British accents? What does that mean? Oh, like you're into it? You like you can't resist them. Oh no. You're like, wife, hold me back. Hold me back. It's the siren's call. Ah, that's funny. I love a British accent. Just like acoustic guitar and R&B songs. I love British accents. Doesn't matter who's speaking it. I think they're cute. But yeah, I don't know. Accents are funny. Can't resist. That's funny. Well, I'm done cooking for the night, guys. Hey, muffins. Mm-mm-mm. I am gonna go relax on the couch. Aw, time to tuck the kids in. Good night. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here too. Let me see if there's anyone to raid, maybe. But I'm done cooking for the night, so um sweet ideas! Yay! Let's go say hi to our friend Sweet Ideas. I love her. She's decorating some cookies. She always has super chill streams. Alrighty, guys. Well, I hope you all have a fantastic night. I hope you'll come join me and say hi to Sweet Ideas. She's a cookie decorator. She's super cool. And she's really good at what she does. Just see. It's awesome. Alright, I hope you guys have a super awesome night. I'll probably be streaming an art stream tomorrow. My first one ever. Because I need to make my mom a Mother's Day card. So, I don't know what time, but I'll probably see you guys tomorrow, okay? Catch you later.